All right, what's going on? How you doing, Black Frost?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So, people that's gonna be watching soon, I'm Global Shine Promotions doing an interview with Black Frost out of Alabama, but now residing in Atlanta. So,
Yeah, child.
all right, let's get this thing started. One thing I want to say is congratulations to your recent signing with Konvict Muzik.
Thank you very much. Thank you
So,
very, very much.
So that's what's up. Of course, a lot of people know you as Black Frost and whatever, but for people who still may not know who Black Frost is, who is Black Frost and how did that name come about?
Well, Black Frost is a vessel. She's a vessel for women, for anybody with a dream. Black Frost is art. Black Frost is music. I just feel like I'm the spirit of so many things. It's very hard to define, but my name actually came about from a former producer I used to work with. So my original artist name was China Doll because I had like really chinky eyes when I was pregnant, and my mom called me her little China Doll. So fast forward time, my mom passed when I was younger, and so of course I wanted to keep the name for sentimental value. But the people that I was signed with at the time, they thought that China Doll was too common, and it was too many girls named China Doll. So they wanted to, an original name for me, and I bucked the system. I fought it. No, I'm China. And what ended up happening is this producer, rest in peace, his name is C Major. He worked with a lot of people, with Day 26, gotcha. Jessica Simpson, and Fat Joe, a bunch of artists. He's out of Chicago. He passed last year, but he made a track for me, and he used the sample from Grover Washington Jr. called Black Frost. And, it's just a jazz sample with, melody. It had no words, but I thought that the title, Black Frost, was so interesting. I was like, yo, I'm going to keep that title and just make a song around it. Yeah. So that's what I did. And the song was, I'm so sorry, I'm in a car and I have to let somebody in.
That's cool. That's cool.
Hold on.
This is real live. This is real live, y'all.
Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, the song was called Black Frost, and it was basically a story about my struggle from like the gutter to glory, from where I came from into where I'm trying to go. So people just started calling me Black Frost after they heard the song. They was like, yo, Black Frost, and it just stuck. So that's how I got my name.
Oh, that's what's up. Well, I definitely know that name made a good major impact for you, so I'm glad that you came across that.
Yeah.
Also, making your mark in the music business, I understand that you're also a songwriter. So how did you start off? Did you start off as an artist, or did you start off writing music for other artists?
Well, actually, I started off as a writer. I started off writing books. My first book I wrote when I was 8. It was called The Bad Little Boy. And I was really serious about my book writing. Like, I got the construction paper, and I folded it and stapled and made a real little book. And that's what kind of transitioned me into writing music from writing books. And I wrote a song first, and then I wrote a rap. And, I love writing. That's just my main passion. But I decided to really get into being an artist around the age of 14, 15, when my mom passed. And, she really took my music seriously. So I felt like I owed that to her to really go full steam ahead with it. And here I am.
All right. And so do you think that was a good move as far as, starting off your career as an artist, basically?
Well, I think it has its pros and cons. Sometimes I know a pro is you can meet a lot of people and get instant respect from your peers, which gives you more people that you can work with. The con is sometimes people don't take you seriously and they just think you're just an artist and they don't look to you, to do anything beyond that. So it's a little give and take. But for me, I can say that being an artist first has helped me, because I'm able to network and work with so many people. And then when they see that, I also write music, for other people, then they're like, oh, write something for me. And it actually helps out the situation. So it's a cool process.
Okay, that's what's up. And now, like I said before, you're originally from Alabama and you relocated to Atlanta. What made that choice as far as relocating it? And has it influenced your music, more being in a different setting that's known to be, a good breaking spot for artists?
Definitely. You know, from Alabama, but I didn't really live in Alabama, which is why I don't have the heavy accent and whatnot. You know, I was born there, but I moved around a lot. I lived in between New York and Florida for the majority of my childhood. So, after my mom passed and I had to live in Alabama with my family, you know, it was slow and it was hard, you know, because there's not much opportunity there. So, you know, it was a natural transition for me as soon as I got out of high school to move to Atlanta because it was popping here, you know, and it's definitely helped my career. It helped me get my swag because everybody in Atlanta just has this swag. It doesn't matter what you think about them. They got their swag on, you know what I'm saying? And where I was coming from as far as Alabama and from New York, you know, I was more of a lyrical person. Like my earlier songs were very storytelling driven and really lyrical. So when I got here, I kind of learned how, okay, I don't have to be so complicated. I can be simple and have fun with it. So it definitely is like the best of both worlds.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And now, as you started talking about your music and your style, how would you describe your style, and how does that differ between, you know, mainstream style artists and independent style artists?
Well, my music style is like gumbo. It's a little bit of everything, you know what I mean? You get some rice, you get some crab meat, chicken. I just do everything. Like, I have a bunch of aliases, and one of my aliases is the beat translator, because I just listen to whatever the beat is saying, whatever the music is saying to me. I try to translate that into words for the listener. So my music style it's just real art. I compare myself to as if you would go to a museum and you see a picture of Mona Lisa hanging on the wall. You know, 1,000 people are going to look at that piece of art and decipher it in 1,000 different ways, but you can't say that it's good art or bad art because it's someone's creative opinion. So, you know, my music is kind of like that. It's going to be taken 1,000 different ways, but I always do what's real to me. So to answer your question, how I feel like I will differ from artists that are mainstream or independent, I feel like, you know, not all artists, but I feel like the major difference is because most artists aren't coming from a real space. And everything about me is coming from a real space. So you get the true opinion of a woman, not a man writing for a woman. You get the true opinion of someone from a small town and not having much opportunity, someone who wasn't born into a certain lifestyle. You get the real stories of someone's struggle to their glory. So I feel like, you know, I think that people are really going to be able to see the difference and hear the difference for themselves.